Welcome back to 2FP.
Yeah, dog, we're back at 2FP, and it's yeah. So, hello everybody. What's happening with this? I looked it up because I needed to figure it out.
So Neil was right all along.
Yeah, I was. Apparently, it's more linear than I thought. So, we already saw this cutscene because I died before, but now I'm just gonna make sure that we were going the right area. We have to go to the next area to progress. This is an area to get to the next area. We'll come back here eventually, according to my sources. But right now, this is where we gotta go. We have to go back to that area to get to the next place called the Fendarin Drifts, I think. And we gotta get over there because apparently there's something in there we need to progress in this area. So yeah, it's a lot of backtracking, like I was saying. So
Seems like it.
yep, it is. Okay, well that's all right. We'll get there. And there's a challenge in that room where I died, where I can actually get an extra energy tank if I do it right. I'm gonna try it.
Extra.
Yeah, an extra one, a fourth one actually. I can try to get it ahead of time, if I'm good enough. I'm probably not good enough, but that's okay. All right, so this is the one that was giving me problems before, so I just gotta ignore these guys. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So anyway, yeah. So according to my sources, we have to go back to that room where I could morph ball, and there's something else down here too, by the way. I have to get some I don't know, some kind of energy or something I need to get to the next spot. So there's an entrance somewhere around here I can get into. Just see if I can find it. Is it here? Anyway, how y'all doing this fine day, everybody? I hope everything's going well for you. Gotta get through here somehow.
Imagine if we had like a large audience and we had all those little like Twitch messages just popping up like, I'm doing good, I'm great.
Wouldn't that be cool? Like that would be so cool. And then we'd have people trolling us and be like, "Oh, these guys suck." You know, all they ever talk about is just stupid nonsense. All they
Dots,
care about
pretzels, and pee-pee.
Yeah, all they care about is themselves. They don't want to talk about anything but themselves and all this nonsense.
That's not true. I like to talk about how much I love my girlfriend sometimes. I tell her that I tell everybody that. I tell her that.
You do? You tell her that? I tell
her that I tell everybody that all I do is talk about how much I love her.
That's good. I'm glad you tell her that you love her. I tell my fiance the same thing.
And then she doesn't believe it.
Who doesn't believe it?
My girlfriend. She's like, no, you don't do that. and I'm like, oh yeah? Well, you know what? I used to talk about how much I hated my girlfriend.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You hated her so much.
Not my current girlfriend.
Oh, no, I know. Not your current girlfriend.
But, like, I've learned to realize that I hate everybody. Except my girlfriend.
And do you hate me?
No, you're one of the few. But the more I look back at my life, I'm like, why did I put up with all that shit with those people?
Right? Okay. So we do have to go through here. It's what I was told by my source. And we have to go up this elevator again. Remember, this game is all about exploration, so we're doing the right thing by exploring. At some point, I'm going to be able to double jump and get up there. But right now, I can't.
Ooh.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
You ever hear about or play Stardew Valley?
Mm-mm.
It's this. I guess it's kind of described like 2D
Oh,
Minecraft.
shoot.
Damn it, Neil! How the fuck did you just do
It's
that?
all right. I fucked it up. I did too many bombs. So do you see the challenge there? So you can only use 3 bombs to get up. And there's a way to get up all the way up. So I can.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Damn it, Neil! What are you thinking?
So there's a way to get through. There's a way to get through to be able to. Hold on. Okay, see this right here? I should be able to triple jump at some point. I think this is the one. Nope. That'll break. Anyway, there's a way to get me up and get an extra energy tank, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So I'm just going to ignore it. It's fine. I'm good with 3. All right. So I have to go through here. This is the next area. But you have to go through here to progress. So we're going to a place called the Fendarin Drifts. I think it's ice. I think so.
And drifts.
Mm-hmm. I think it's ice. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I'm right. All right, here we go. All right. Nice. Cool.
Was I talking about something?
Yeah, you were talking about how you hated everybody. You said you hate everybody.
Yeah, that's literally how I feel. I think back, and I'm just like, damn. Why'd I suffer for so long?
Like, who are you saying you hate?
Oh, just exes, you know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I felt like I was constantly like on the edge of just
Of losing it.
just like, oh man, I hope that she doesn't get mad about something, you know.
Yeah.
Tonight's gonna be a long night of just just fighting about whatever, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
what's it gonna be today?
Oh, I remember those days. I don't think about that anymore. Not at
And
all.
now it's just very hard for me to remember whatever made me happy. What was that, a face?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah. You can. So if you're close enough to like an explosion or something, you can see that. You can see her face in her mask.
cool.
Yeah. They had that in the original game too, which was really cool. Okay, so I gotta explore this area for a little bit, and we'll figure out where to go.
And I don't know if it's because I'm older now, or if it's because of my experiences. Because I'm like, well, you know, I know what I don't want, and you know what I know what I need to work on and improve, and to make a better, happier relationship, and I know what to avoid and to, you know, and I'm also with somebody who just makes me happy and not angry for no reason. I feel like I was made angry for no reason a lot before. Like I'd just have a good day and it would just be ruined. I don't know if she smelled the fact that I had a like positive vibes flowing off of me, you know, and it's just like time for me to ruin that, you know, just like
Yeah, yeah,
send a little shit like my way, just
yeah. I get it. I mean, that's what it comes down to, though. I mean, you have to. Every time that you get into a new relationship, you always have to feel it out, and you know, as you grow and age, you get more mature and wise about who, you know, of things that you like and things that you don't like, and you know, if you're with someone for a long time and then you don't realize some of their red flags or some of their not red flags, but you know what? Oh, look at that. What works for for your relationship with them? I it's understandable. Oh no, I don't think I can go in there. Wait. What was I saying? Oh, it's important to build a relationship that's strong by recognizing what your do's and don'ts are, for sure. I mean, and I think that's something that we all need to be conscious of, no matter who we're with. Is just don't lose yourself, number one, and then if you're not happy, just like get out, right? Like don't suffer through it.
Damn, Neil. I thought we were just having a let's play of Metroid Prime. I didn't realize that we were at like an AA meeting here about relationships.
It's important. It's important to talk about, especially with people that you trust. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think you trust me. I trust you, so I'm telling you about
Yeah,
it.
but do you trust our viewers? Do you trust Harry Harpy?
Harry Harpy.
What do you mean Harry Harpy? You know Harry Harpy.
Yeah, I know Harry
Just
Harpy.
like everybody knows who Harry Harpy is. We t Do you think anybody that we don't know is in on the Harry Harpy bit and they get like they fucking pop whenever we mention him? They're like, "Don't they talk again?"
They freak out.
Harry Harpy compilation, they do it for me so I don't have to.
Right? What is this? What is this guy? Ah!
Damn, Neil.
This guy's scary.
This game has like a weird uncanny valley to it cuz like all the textures of everything, it looks very real.
Yeah.
And but also something about it, I think it's the unnatural movement of the camera.
Maybe. I mean,
Or
keep in mind,
the textures,
I'm
they
the one
don't
who's
have
controlling the camera.
Is there bump map to this stuff, or is it just flat textures that look bumpy?
I'm pretty sure it's. I mean, I don't know the difference, but I'm
A
pretty.
bump map on a flat texture makes it look like it has dimension, like bumps, like texture. Like it will look like it will look like it's coming up or down, unless you look at it flat, like horizontally. Then it'll just be flat. But if you look at it from above, it'll look like it's bumpy.
Oh,
Like
I don't think so. I think the textures are supposed to look like this. Yeah, pretty sure. All right, where's this?
you don't know what I mean? Like look at the snow. Look down.
Yeah.
Okay. There's like different textures there. There's like, yeah, there's like glossy.
Yeah.
There's a bump. The bump is where you see like the black, like the gray, like
Yeah.
there's a map of just black and white of just that on top, and then there's a glossy map that shows that when the light hits it, it'll be reflective on that part. But I can't tell if it's actually a bump map or if it's just like a good texture. You know what I mean?
Could just be a good texture.
Maybe it's not a bump map because is it the lighting? Is it like all the lighting just baked in? Is it not real?
I don't think it's real lighting. No, I don't. I think you're right. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. I think so. This is.
'Cause something about this is like it looks real but not. You ever see footage of games in the Unreal Engine? It's like not games, but just like test footage of hallways and stuff. And it's like, wow, is this real life? No, it's Unreal Engine 20. You know?
Yeah. I gotcha. Okay, I think I'm supposed to have something by now that can help me with this, but I'm not sure. I don't remember.
With what?
With those enemies that I'm fighting right there. I don't remember exactly where I'd find them. Okay, wait. Uh,
Have you ever had a doctor put their finger in your butt?
no. Have you?
Yeah, let me tell you. So I went to the doctor
Mm-hmm.
because I don't remember what my issue was. Oh, I think cause like I wipe too hard sometimes cause like I don't like feeling like I don't want to take off my underwear and there's like a little streak, you know? I don't want that.
Yeah,
So I
I
clean
understand.
myself very and sometimes it's just hard for me to tell if I'm clean cause I'm wiping around the edge and I'm wiping like in digging in a little bit, make sure that it's not like on the very tip, you know, it's
Yeah.
not gonna like
Yep.
a little Hershey kiss on my, you know,
Mm-hmm.
little dab, little poop stain.
Yeah, I get it.
So so I'm like wiping pretty thoroughly and to the point where like I'm like bleeding, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling my doctor that it's hard for me to clean because now I'm bleeding. Um, I can't remember exactly what led to this, but she was like, "Do you want me to check to see if you have fissures or
Mm-hmm.
whatever?"
Yeah.
And so then I was like, um, "Oh, okay."
Oh,
So,
nice
cause
foosball.
damn. So then I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I really want to take care of this bleeding butt situation because it hurts to
Yeah.
wipe
Yeah.
things, you know.
Yeah.
It's so then she puts lube on her, like puts the glove on, lubes it up, puts her finger in my butt, and I'm like,
How did it feel?
I'm like, it felt like uncomfortable, you know, because it's like
Yeah.
I don't know, just a latex glove, it's going up your butt, just quickly, just
Yeah.
and then she's just like, yeah, I don't feel any tears or whatever, and I'm like, okay, so you just put your finger up my butt for nothing. So I went home and I told my girlfriend, I was like, guess what? I had another woman put her finger in my butt.
And what did your girlfriend say?
She was fine with it. It's a doctor, but you know what? This is what shocked me. Months later, I don't go to the doctor very often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, neither do I. Yeah.
I need to go for appointments, but then things get in the way,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I get like a text or whatever that says that my doctor no longer works at that office anymore.
Mm-hmm.
so so I'm like, just to be funny, like my own theory is, I wonder if she's just been asking to put her finger in everybody's butt, and somebody finally spoke up,
It was like,
and that's
no.
yeah, they like got her in trouble and fired or something, and I was just one of her victims, and I didn't realize, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's how it happens, you know.
I know.
I didn't realize she was just using me. I thought I was just one of her patients.
Turns
I didn't
out you
know
were a
that she just
victim.
wanted. Yeah, I didn't know that she just wanted to feel my butt.
I don't think that's what it is, Damien. She probably left because she was moving or something, or going to a different practice or whatever.
Yeah, but that's what I like to think.
Yeah.
Just like
Okay.
this. Did I ever tell you about this old woman I helped out at BJ's when I used to work there?
No.
Um, I was helping her with just put a. It was literally like a carton of milk,
Mm-hmm.
helping her with the carton of milk, put it in the back of her trunk because she was so old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like unbelievable. I do not wish to be that weak someday. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like helping her put the milk in her back, and she's like, "Thank you, young man. It was supposed to rain today. Did you know that?" And I'm like, "Oh, was it?" "Yeah. And same thing last week. It was supposed to rain, and I went to the store, but I had my clothes on the line, and I forgot. Oh, so I rushed home, and I got the clothes off the line right before it started to rain. And let me tell you this. Are you listening?" I'm like, "Yeah." "It's days like that that I like to think God really is looking out for you." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah. Remember this. Remember what I told you today." And then she left, and I never saw her again. And my headcanon is that she died.
My God.
I think she died later that day.
Oh, there's Ridley.
There he is.
All right, I gotta go find him somewhere.
So, like, I was talking about Stardew Valley earlier.
Yeah, you were. You were talking about Stardew Valley.
Then
I'd
you told
never.
me to shut up so we could watch a cutscene, and then you didn't remind me that we were talking about Stardew Valley,
Sorry, we were talking about
Mr.
Stardew
Neil.
Valley.
So I was talking about Stardew Valley. I've been playing that a lot recently.
Hmm.
It's kind of like a 2D Minecraft where you have it's a farming game.
Hmm.
It kind of looks like Pokemon
Yeah.
with the graphics where
Yep.
it's the isometric like top down kind of view,
Yeah.
and everything's pixely, like 16 32 bit or whatever. And so like you plant different crops, and there's a town. Kind of plays like The Sims busting out for the
Hmm.
Game Boy in a
Yeah.
way, where it's
Yeah.
like an RPG where there's a town of people that you can get to know,
Hmm.
but you just kind of like talk to them, and you give them gifts which you can grow, buy, whatever, and increase your relationship with them. But there's also mines that you can go down just to collect different ores and whatever, and
Hmm.
fight monsters, collect different things.
Yeah.
But then you go back to your farm and get animals, farm, and whatever. Um, and you can upgrade things so you get higher level things. Like you turn fruit into jams or wines and whatever. You could do different things to make the wines aged to be more valuable.
Hmm.
But then you can upgrade, like you can get a horse, you can eat different meals to like increase your speed, farming ability, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And when you were talking about your need to like upgrade to move on to different points,
Hmm.
it was making me think of like all the upgrades that I was like, you have nothing in the beginning. You just start with a few crops that you just start with a little bit of money, and then you slowly build up until you can finally get sprinklers. And I just hate early game shit. Like it once you've already gotten past that,
Yeah. I get it.
you ever have to go back
Yeah.
to it, you
Yeah.
know?
Hmm.
So I'm at a point where I'm like, I already lost my data once because I just sorry Neil, I'm no longer a Google Pixel guy. I dropped my phone, and the corner of the phone turned black.
Hmm.
So I was like, what the fuck? So then I took it to I upgraded to the Galaxy S25. I got the best phone on the market, Neil.
You got rid of the Pixel? Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I wanted to stick with the Pixel, but I was like talking to the guy. Why are you paused, by the way?
I'm looking at the map.
Uh, so like, yeah, I wanted to stick with the Pixel because I loved it.
Hmm.
But I was asking the guy about the iPhone. And I was like, "What's is it iPhone a better camera or anything?" Because I do filming,
Hmm.
and I want to get like a good camera for video, photos, or whatever. And then he suggested the S25 and the deal with that. It didn't really end up seeming like a deal because I still spent like 500 something dollars after I traded in my phone.
Hmm.
But whatever, I have a really cool phone now. I don't use like the most of the features that it has, but um, it's just cool to have the most up to date phone, you know.
That's how I feel about my
But
Pixel. My Pixel's fine.
I really wanted the Pixel, but then he talked me into the S25 Ultra because it's got that super zoom and AI features to it. I don't know what it's supposed to summarize texts and stuff for you, but I haven't really done anything with that or know how to access that. I
Oh.
feel like an old man. Like upgrading to this phone at the moment, I feel like a dad or grandpa that just like I got this new phone from the T-Mobile store. Yeah, I got the best one. I don't know how to use it though. It- and then like their kid is like, "What the fuck? Why do you need that phone?" I don't know. I had the money, so I just did.
I kind of want that energy tank, but I don't want to waste time getting it.
Waste time. Nothing's a waste of time except when you're just sitting on that mat for 20 minutes while I was talking. Neil, people are gonna have to listen to me talk about Stardew Valley or whatever I was talking about for literal like forever while you were just staring at a screen. Damn it, Neil. Watch out for that fart cloud. You might die. Oh, something touched you.
Yeah. Um. So now, just so you know, I have to go. I have to go back to the overworld where I was before. So I have to take this all the way back.
All the way back.
Yeah, I have
All
to.
the way up.
I told you you have to backtrack a lot. It's a lot of backtracking. Man, this is gonna be really long.
People have already tuned out long before the first episode even aired. As soon as they saw 2FP Metroid, they were like,
They were like, no. They were like,
like
we're not listening to
not
that.
putting up with that.
No. They're like, oh, we're not doing that. Not today.
I already watched them play fucking Silent Hill terribly, Heart of Darkness, and Spyro.
All right.
What was the last game that you played? Was Spyro the first game you played?
Yeah, that's right. So this is the next one. I like the idea of us switching off. I think that's kind of fun.
I like I like the Saturday Sunday, my game, your game.
I like that too. Ah, 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 ow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I think we've put the games out side by side. You put it out Sunday, I put mine out Saturday, and then
Okay.
if we had a long game where we had enough sessions in that we could put it out during the week, we could do like Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever too.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was.
just put out like I choose Saturday, Sunday because I put out videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday already for another channel. So like
Right. That makes
that's
sense.
why I just for my own schedule to be like
To work.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you know.
I understand. I get why you're doing it. I
I
get it.
put out a lot of content, Neil, and almost no credit. I mean, I get respect.
You get respect.
I get respect. No money.
Okay, so now we have to make our way back here. Uh,
I'm proud of the progress I made with my wrestling channel that I help manage. It gets like 20 plus, like every 28 days, subscriptions or whatever, 40. I can't remember exactly, but when I started, it had like 600, 700. Now it's like 1200. Let me look at it. I've like doubled the subscriptions since I started.
that's awesome. That's really cool.
Because I put out 1400. It gets 28 in the last 28 days. That's like one a day.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
It's pretty cool to see it grow because it gets it grows faster and faster every
Mm-hmm.
time like it gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm consistent with the at least Mondays and Wednesdays or whatever, but I try Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So people are like subscribing because it's consistent and
Right.
there's a lot of content now.
Mm-hmm.
Before there wasn't much content and it was like questionable of do they post things?
Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you sign up for the school and it's like, "Do you guys post the shows?" Yeah, yeah, we post the shows, and then you look online, it's like the last show was 3 years ago. It's something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
now I've tried to like really get it um current,
Mm-hmm.
so like everybody who goes there can expect to see their matches because that like you want to be able to watch yourself.
Of course. Makes sense.
But the issue is you don't want you don't want to put out stuff that sucks in case there's like a bad match because we're all in training, but
Right.
we still put on decent matches.
Mm-hmm.
So they want us to post the good stuff and not like edit stuff that's like gonna make the school look bad.
Yeah, I
But
get it.
I can still edit to make these things look good. It's all the magic of Hollywood, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And it's surprising what actually gets views. Stuff that you think wouldn't get views gets way more views than than you'd expect. So do you have to have like enough bombs or whatever to be able to jump up high enough?
Yeah, so it's teaching me here how to triple jump with this, but I have to. It's very difficult for me. I can never get it right. Mr. A can
Get it-
always get it right. Up, up. Yeah, I think I.
Can you do it sooner?
There we go. Got it.
Yeah, Neil,
Nice.
you thought that I was like fucking stupid or something. I didn't know how to play
Why
this
do you
game.
why do you always say that? I never have said that. Like absolutely
But
once.
like last episode, you were like, "That's why I'm playing this game, cause you got an extra chromosome." That's what you told
That's
me.
not what I said at all. You're making it up in front of our 221 fans. All right. All
You
right.
don't
So
even have 221 fans. You know what I hate? I hate when I look at like this fucking hot bimbo 43 liked your video. It's like, really? I look at their goddamn profile.
yeah.
Check out my OnlyFans. Hey,
Right.
babe, you want to see more? Like, what the fuck? Does anybody exist? Does anybody know what 2FP is?
Does one know what 2FP does?
But who is 2FP?
But who
For
is
our thou
2FP?
who?
Can I get on this ledge? Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to get this here, but this is not what I need it for. There's another area in here that has a spot I need to get to that has the half pipe like that. All right, I think we figured it out, everybody. Yeah, so I think we have to go up to get to another half pipe, which is just going to take me a second to get there. So,
Half pipe. What is this? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
yeah, actually, there's some parts in here where you have to like use a little half pipe to accomplish some platforming. It's actually really cool.
Can you do a Christ Air though?
No, I can't do a Christ Air.
My girlfriend actually, I think she heard us talking about me having the doctor put her finger up my butt earlier,
Yeah.
and she said that I had rectal bleeding, and that was a different time. The time I had rectal bleeding, I went to the urgent care because when I was at work, I went to the bathroom and I was wiping my ass, and there was blood, like not just from my anus. It was like I was shitting blood because it
Oh,
was
I gotta go there. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay, go ahead.
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, that happened to me too."
No.
so, so I was wiping, and then the whole toilet paper would just be red. Just I was like, "What the fuck?" So then I went to my office and sat in there with my head in my palm, and I was like nervous.
Hmm.
I was feeling like nauseous too, because I wasn't sure if it was from the fact that I saw blood come out my ass,
Yeah.
or like because I lost blood.
Yeah.
But I was feeling like pale,
Hmm.
and it's so. Then I went to the urgent care, and they probably put their finger up my butt too.
Well, I want to tell you, Mr. A had something like that. Remember, he had anal fissures.
I don't know, did he?
Yeah, he did. He had a surgery to have it to have certain things removed. To have it removed, from what I remember.
Fissures?
Yeah, anal fissures. Yeah, he had to have it done.
Isn't that just like tears? Wouldn't that just be like
All right,
don't wipe so hard?
this is the half pipe I was talking about.
So like, what is he wipe too much? I can't imagine.
Um, that's that's horrible. That's horrible. What you just said. I have to get up there. That's why I'm doing this.
Do you have to put like a bomb, or are you just supposed to be able to?
No, I'm supposed to be able to boost up there. This is why I'm doing it.
But you're not gaining any height.
Oh, I was for a second. Like, see right there, I gotta get up there.
Mr. Neil. It looks like you're hitting something that's preventing you from going up any higher.
Yeah, I am, because I keep slightly moving to the left or for some reason. I don't know why. Alright.
To the left, to the left. Everything you own's in the box to the left.
In my closet, that's my stuff. Please don't touch. You must not know about me. You must not know about me.
What were those the lyrics in my closet?
I
Do
think
not
so.
touch.
I think so, from what I remember.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, put your hands up. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm doing the right thing. Just gotta get
Yeah,
up
this
there.
is so fun to watch, Neil.
Sorry, I'm trying.
You look like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Don't I? A little bit?
Yeah.
That's something else we should play. Sonic. Talk
I
about
got
frustrating.
We could play the Ultra Mega Collection, the GameCube, whatever it's called.
Yeah?
So just to finish that story about my ass bleeding, I was taking like my grandma. She was like, "I have these pills around the house. You want? They're good for you. They're healthy." And I'm like, "Okay." And it's like fish oil,
Yeah.
like vitamin D,
Yeah.
like Centrum, and then there was like iron pills.
Hmm.
So then I take them all. I put them in my little like
on.
Sunday through Saturday,
Yeah.
and then like I have that issue where I'm bleeding, and then I tell the doctor like I started taking iron pills with all this other stuff, and they're like, "Why are you taking iron pills?"
Because my grandma
Do you
said
have-
so.
Yeah, it was just like
There
because
it
my
is.
grandma gave them to me. And they were like, you don't need to be taking iron pills unless you're like, I don't know, anemic or something. Like have low, I don't know, low blood, low iron,
Yeah,
And I'm
I
like,
understand.
I don't know, I just assume like more iron is better than less iron. I didn't think it would make my asshole bleed or like my insides. So then I just stopped taking the iron pills, and my ass never bled again. I was gonna go to another appointment to figure. They were like, I suggest that you make another appointment with like an asshole doctor, and then like if you're concerned, and I'm like, oh, okay. Hopefully that doesn't come to that. So then I just didn't take the iron pills and
Mm-hmm.
waited a couple days, no blood, and I've been fine since then. And that's how I feel about a lot of things sometimes. I get suggested to do something, and I'm like, but I'm fine.
But I'm okay
Nothing
though.
happened. And
Wait, I'm confused. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. I wasn't sure what was happening. I was like, what am I doing wrong? I know I'm supposed to be coming here. Okay. Where does this go? All right. This might go to a new area. I'm not entirely sure.
everything's just different all the time, Neil. I'm just here for the
Oh,
ride,
that's the
really.
ship.
I'm just watching. What is that? Can you get in there and fucking drive off?
That's my ship. That I'm gonna get in there in a little bit, a little while.
That's my shit.
That's my
My
ship.
shit.
Yep. Oh, look at that. What is that? Oh, is that the double?
Beep.
Is that the double jump?
The double jump?
I think it's a double jump. I think I could double jump
This
now.
is what it means to go further
Yup.
beyond.
Yep, it's the spacesuit's like a double jump now. Nice.
Damn, Neil, now you don't
Sweet.
gotta do the double hop.
No, look, I can just do this.
Wow, it's like you just fly.
Yeah, space boots. It's great.
Can
All
you
right.
triple jump?
I think eventually I can do like a higher jump. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's awesome. All right. So now, all right. Now that we got the space jump, let's. All right. You know what? Let's end this one here, and we'll pick it up the next time. Yeah, we just got the space boots, but that's pretty good. It's a good place to stop. So everybody's hyped for the space boots.
Fight for the space boost.
Fight for the space boots. Yeah. All right. Anyway. All right, cool, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Watch our shorts. Tell your friend. Tell your mom. Tell your grandma. Let's
Tell your great grandma.
Yeah, tell her.
your great great grandma. Dig them up.
Yeah, just scream at their rotting their skeleton that's already decayed and everything, and just be like, Grandma, do you know about 2FP?
And they're just not responsive because they're a fucking skeleton. You're
Yeah.
like, let me show you, and then you just pull out your phone and you just show their skeleton videos, and you're just spending time with your grandma again. You know,
Yeah.
that's what we want, is for you to spend time with the ones you love.
Of course. All right, everyone. Have a great. Yeah. See you later. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.